y'all, welcome back to another video. Y'all always see these hands in my videos because this is my best friend. She came over to get a short birthday set. Well, this is short for me. This might not be short to other people, so I guess this will be technically considered like a medium set, not so much short. But yeah, so she gave me an inspo pic. Here is the inspo pic. I'm gonna put up in the screen for you guys. And she didn't want me to copy it exactly, but we did basically stick with the colors and the glitter part, but we just kind of rearranged everything. She also told me that she did not want the purple glitter in her nails, so she wanted a different color glitter. First she says silver, and I was like, are you sure you want silver? Because I do have this colorful glitter like mix that we can put on the nails. And she was like, oh yeah, that looks better. That's more birthday, because her dress, I think for her birthday, is pink. So anyway, that's what we went with. And we did go a little shorter than the picture, and also she did not want any bling on her nails, so we left all the bling out. So I didn't show my prep. However, for my prep, I do it as normal. I use my cuticle bits, get under the eponychium, get all the dead cuticle off her nail, and then I just use a sanding band. I've actually been using 240 sanding bands instead of 150. I feel like they are just softer on the natural nail, and they are not going to hurt them, especially for nails like hers, because she came to me with her nails popped off. Like she has like bad anxiety, so she'll like bite her nails or pick at her nails, and she did good for the last 3 sets, but this last set she was going to take them off anyway, because I told her that that was the last fill that I was doing on her last set, so she needed a new full set anyway. So she just literally picked her nails off. Y'all can't really see it right now because I had already prepped and primed her nails, but y'all, her nails were looking so crazy when she came to me. I was like, girl, like, you can't do that. You got to get a soak off. You cannot just be picking your nails off like that. It is literally ripping layers off of your natural nail. But anyway, so oh, I said all that to say that I primed with, I use Mia Secret Dehydrator, and then I use the Mia Secret Extra Bond, I think it's called. That's a primer. And then I also use Protein Bond by Young Nails. I use that twice on the nails. So really 4 steps to actually putting the dehydrator and primer on. If you don't have any Protein Bond, I would definitely suggest what is it, Not Polish. I think that one is actually called Extra Bond 2, if I'm not mistaken, or like Extreme Bond or something. I don't know, but they have a primer that I hear is really good. But I mean, Protein Bond by Young Nails, everybody swears by it. I haven't had any issues, but honestly, you're sealing your cuticles at the end, and just a good foundation for the nails, having everything right with the nails, is going to really ensure that your nails stay on. It does not always have to do with the primer. You could be using the best primer, and if you are not like sealing the cuticles, or you're flooding the cuticles and not cleaning them up afterwards, then all that priming and prepping you did is going to be void, because it's not going to work. It's not going to hold up regardless. So I am kind of slow with application, but in entirety, it took me 2.5 hours to do this set, which wasn't bad for me. I usually take a lot longer, but we actually weren't even watching TV this time, so that might have had something to do with how much faster I was. And also they were short, so you know, but they did have a lot going on. Not too much, but enough for it to make me think that it would have taken longer than 2.5 hours. So right here, I've done nails like this before. If you haven't seen any videos, I always love to do like little blotchy tie-dye nails, and I think those are so cute. So I was super excited to do this one. I do wish that they were different colors. I'll post a video up here in the screen for y'all to go look at. I did like an ombre set On longer nails, that was super, super cute. Not ombre, I'm sorry. It was like a tie-dye with a reverse French. And y'all, I really love that set. Like, it's still one of my favorite sets. Even though the application was kind of trash when I did it, I still would go back and look at those nails and be like, yeah, that set was really, really cute. Like, it was super cute. That set, she actually had no apex, but if I was to do it today, it would be 100% better. So I might have to do a remake of or a redo of an old set or something one day. I don't know. I have tons and tons and tons of nails that I popped off after videos or after just practicing, and I put them in this Clorox. I have like this Clorox wipe container that was empty, so I store them in there. So I'm really debating on whether or not I should go through all of those nails and just do a set of, you know, me recreating my old nail sets. I think that would be super fun and different on my channel because I've never done it. I've seen other people on YouTube do it, but I personally have never done it. So I might be making a video like that soon. Speaking of new videos, y'all saw that video with my wife doing my nails. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna link it above right here for you all so you can go check it out, or I might link it at the end of this video. But y'all, it was stressful. Like, when I tell y'all, she stressed me out the entire time doing my nails. Like, if I had anxiety, it would have been triggered, like, for real, because there's no way you thought those nails were cute. Like, there's no way. And it's so funny because the next day she was like, you know, they weren't even that bad. Like, girl, yes, they were. They were that bad. Like, they were bad. They were terrible, actually. So as I'm recording this, I'm just thinking to myself, like, am I even gonna have time to make a New Year's Eve video, like an actual set for New Year's Eve or for New Year's Day? Because, like, I'm sitting here thinking it's already the 29th. Is today the 29th or today's the 30th? I don't know. But I'm literally recording this at like 5 a.m. on Friday. So by the time y'all see this, it's going to be Saturday, and I'm going to be probably getting ready for the day or whatever, and I'm going out tonight, which I'm speaking as if it was Saturday, because my wife wants to go out for her birthday. Her birthday is on Monday, and my best friend's birthday is on Sunday. So we're supposed to be going out on Saturday to celebrate their birthdays at some some block party thing that they're having around my way. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a New Year's Eve video up. Like, I have not done one New Year's Day set, and it's just blowing my mind right now because I didn't really think this week through. I've gotten through so many videos, and I posted so many videos this week. I think I posted a video every day this week, if I'm not mistaken, but I completely forgot to do that specific video. So it is Friday. So if I have time, I have to go out and buy birthday gifts today. So I don't know if I'm gonna have time, but if I have time, I'm going to either do a set on myself, or I'm gonna convince my wife to let me do a set on her, and I'm gonna make it New Year's Eve theme. But don't get y'all hopes up, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that within the time that I have. So I do apologize if it doesn't get done, just in advance. Sorry in advance. I love y'all. I do not know what it is about short nails, but they are so much harder for me to do than long nails. Leave me a comment down below if you feel the same way, because I feel like it's a thing with short nails. I don't know what it is. Like, long nails are so much easier for me. So for the colors, this glitter mix, I do not know who it's by or anything like that. I actually got it in a giveaway box that I got from Andrea up here on YouTube, if you guys watch her. But so I don't know where that mix is from, or if she made it herself. I think she does have an Etsy shop, if I'm not mistaken. So go check her out on Etsy. I believe her name is Andrea. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. It starts with a T, but y'all probably know who I'm talking about. Or you can just go through my videos and search. I think it was like a giveaway and I tagged her. So anyway, yeah, the glitter is from her. And then the other colors that I'm using the Kiara Sky Clear. I'm also using two dynamic nail supply acrylics. One of them is in the shade Cantaloupe, and the other one is in the shade Pink Chablis. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Pink Chablis is the purple, and the obviously Cantaloupe one is the orangey one. And then this color right here is from 876 Nails. It is the one that is called Ami or Ami, AMMI. I am going to show them. I'm going to show you guys the acrylics in a picture in a second when I'm done with the set, so that y'all can have a visual of the acrylic powders. But yeah, this color right here, if you have never tried Cover Flamingo by Young Nails, or if you are looking for a cheaper version of that color, this is it. Ami, while I was doing this set, I was like, what color does this remind me of? Even how it lays, like almost to a T, is literally exactly how Cover Flamingo lays. Like the formula is exactly the same. So if you have Cover Flamingo by Young Nails, then this is definitely another one if you are looking to buy something a little cheaper and restock, or you don't want to get the certain sizes from Young Nails. Whatever, I don't know, their sizes run weird. It's like 45 grams or something. How much is 45 grams? I think that's a little over 1 ounce, or is it a little under, or is it under 2? I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but these acrylics right here, for the 1 ounce, it's $11, and for the 2 ounces, it is $15. So 2 ounces for $15 really isn't that bad. I do believe that Young Nails is a little more. I can't quote you because I'm not about to log out of this to Google it or look on their site, but I do believe Young Nails is a little more expensive. But if you're looking for an alternative, then that's what I'm saying. You can go to 876 Nails, and this color right here is literally the same exact color as Cover Flamingo. And Cover Flamingo by Young Nails is literally one of my favorite colors. Like, I have the big tub of Cover Flamingo. That's how much I love it. Like, I bought that, and I have an extra one, like a regular 45 grams or whatever it is that they sell. And yeah, it's just bomb. So those are the acrylic powders that I used, and the application was super easy, super simple. So I am going in with a carbide bit. I believe this one is medium grit. I do have all of the bits that I use in my Amazon storefront. I even have all of the prep system that I use in my Amazon storefront. So everything that I'm mentioning is in my description box or down below. So you can find discount codes for different websites, different companies, different nail companies. My Amazon storefront has everything that I use on a day-to-day for nails. It has a little extra stuff as well. And yeah, so I'm just going ahead, and basically for this, I'm debulking a little bit because some of the nails that I had to cap and clear are a little bulky. So I just wanted to fix that real quick, and it wasn't too much to fix. The rest of the nails were pretty on the thinner side, which is how I wanted them to be. I did not want them obviously to be bulky because they are not long nails. They're not that long, so they don't need that extra thick security like you would do some long nails. I'm sorry if my voice is going in and out and sounding raspy. Like, y'all, I literally like cannot get, whenever I start to do voiceovers, it's like I need to drink water throughout my whole entire voiceover, or my voice is just going to go. Like, it's starting to do that, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's only when I do voiceovers. It's so weird. But anyway, so I did go ahead. I didn't leave every single finger of filing in the video just because, I mean, you can obviously see what I'm doing the first 2 fingers, and that's what I'm going to do on every single finger. So I am just taking a file after I've smoothed the nail out and debulked. I'm going to go in on the sides, and I'm just going to straighten up however I need to with my file and just get everything back in order. So Usually what I'll do, it depends on what order you go in, but some people will seal the cuticles first and then they will file, or some people will file and then seal the cuticles. Me personally, it's just whatever I pick up first. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I will double back and go back and do it, but typically I would suggest that you go over the nail debulk first, and then I would suggest that you file the sides and then seal the cuticles. And the reason for that being is because I just feel like once you file the sides, everything is clear of being stuck to your nail or being stuck to your finger, and everything is as crisp as you want it to be at that point. So now all you have to do is basically clean up the edges, if that makes sense. And what I mean by clean up the edges is you just sealing the cuticles. So right here, I wanted to keep this in, even though it is not in frame. This is how I file to see what my client is going to see. You always want to have their hands face this way towards you, and you want to file side to side on top of the tip to straighten the tip out. Just make sure that everything is even. I promise you, filing this way is going to increase your shape game so much, because y'all, if you don't, what you see this way is not what you are going to see, is not what they're going to see. So just always turn their hand to face you and make sure that everything is looking right. So now I'm just going ahead and I'm filing over the nails, and when I do this, I make sure that once I'm filing over the nails, everything is turning white. Once the entire nail has turned white, I know that everything is leveled. If you have some spots that are white and then you can see some spots that look like they haven't even been touched by the file, that means that your nail is uneven. That's a little tip that I learned months ago, probably last year when I started doing nails. I can't remember who I learned it from, but it's definitely true. Once you go over your entire nail with a file, if anything is still, if you see a part of the nail that does not look touched, meaning it's not white as if it's been filed, then that just means that your nail is not leveled and everything is not going to be smooth. Like you're probably going to have a dip somewhere. So I did leave all of my cuticle sealing with the 5-in-1 bit in real time. I just wanted you all to see exactly how slow I'm going, how precise and how close I get to the cuticle area. I get very close. Like I get up on their cuticle because I need the cuticles to be completely sealed in. So that is the best way. Obviously, this is a safety bit, so you're not going to cut your client. It is okay to get close to the skin. I actually recommend it. If you're scared, then don't get too close, but this is the perfect bit to do this with. So highly recommend. If you do not have a 5-in-1 bit, I highly recommend that you get it. They are like multi-purpose bits, literally 5-in-1. That's why it's called that, but you can use it for so many different things other than sealing the cuticles. But for sure, I 100% recommend that this is the bit that you use to seal your cuticles with. And I also recommend that you use a fine or a extra fine grit, probably a fine one. You can use a medium grit one as well. However, I would suggest that you put it on a lower speed. You don't want to dig into the nail too much. Now this speed was on, I believe I had this one on 10. I use about 10 RPMs when I'm sealing cuticles. You don't want it to go too slow, and you definitely don't want it to go too fast, because you might drill away or file away too much of the acrylic near the cuticle area, and that's not your goal. Your goal is just to seal everything in. So anything that may be touching their skin, you're going to file that away, and you just don't want anything to be able to snag onto anything. You don't want the nail to be able to snag on anything once they are done and they have left you. So a part of the reason why I take so long doing nails, I feel like, is because I'm very thorough and I do a lot of steps that probably are skipped. And I'm not saying skipped as in they are skipping it and need to do it. I feel like I just do a lot of extra stuff. Like as far as filing, I literally file with a 100 grit file over their nails, and then I go in with a buffer, and then I also go in with a smoothing file or a smoothing buffer. So I do use a smoothing buffer. I call it that. It's from Young Nails. It's a 180 grit file, so it's very, very smooth, and it's going to smooth the nail because it's literally like not rough at all. So anything pretty much over 150 is not going to be anything that's going to rough up your nail. So that is what I do, and I do this last step. I feel like Young Nails 180 grit file is like the best file that I've ever had for smoothing over a nail. I mean, like, and you see me touch the nails after I'm done using it because it's just so smooth, and it makes your nail polish, like your top coat, lay so much better. I promise y'all. So y'all, lately I've been stuck on, y'all know I've been stuck on the iGel Beauty top coat. It has me in a chokehold. I love it. It's super glossy. When you put it in the lamp, it cures perfectly, and when you take it out, it is literally like a real no wipe, no cleanse top coat, which I love. I do not like top coats that say no wipe, but when I take it out, it's still kind of like tacky, or when I touch it, it smudges, like it makes that smudge look. I do not like that. I do not like top coats like that, and it's actually frequent that I get top coats like that. So this one right here is literally like perfect. This one, and which other one is it? Beetles. I think Beetles is really, really good too. I love Dynamic Nail Supply. However, the smudge part, what I'm talking about, like when you take it out of the lamp and if you were to touch it, it leaves like a smudge mark. Now you can wipe it away with alcohol. However, for me, I feel like when you wipe top coat off with alcohol, the shine goes away for some reason. So this one, none of those issues with it. I love it. This is like my favorite top coat right now. I have 4 of them at the moment, and it's just, I love it. So I am going ahead and putting some cuticle oil on her, getting her ready for the pictures. And that was pretty much it, you guys. I know this was a quick video, and I know I didn't do too much explaining of it, but I do hope you all like this set. And let me know down below if you guys appreciate the short sets, or if you would prefer for me to always do longer sets. I know it's kind of like a mixed crowd in here, and I don't typically do short sets, but let me know if you want to see more of them, and I will surely get videos like this out to you all. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all in the next one. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Bye.